Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. Now, take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Simple Chaos by Andrew Sarchus. I think that's how you pronounce it. And here are the rules. Normal, irregular Sudoku rules apply, which means fill the entire grid with the digits 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or region. Now, the region could be something like the region is usually actually the region always has to be orthogonally connected to itself. So basically, you could have a region, something like this, right? Because all the digits are orthogonally connected to the other digits in the region, which means that they share an edge with another cell that will share an edge with the rest of the region, essentially, to connect eventually to the rest of the region. So this could be a valid region here. We're not sure, though. We just know that these are specifically different regions here because of the borders. Yeah, and regions to be determined by the solver. Some region borders have been given. So this is actually more like chaos construction, which is why actually simple chaos makes more sense. I think he should have used chaos construction regions because this is more of a chaos construction region than an irregular Sudoku region. But yeah, you have to construct the regions from essentially the borders that we have here. And regions are to be determined by the solver. Some region borders have been given. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. So we know 4 and 8. So there are multiple digits in this region. Okay, so we know this region must be different than this, right? Because there's a 5 in each of these. What does that mean? I'm not completely certain. We also have 8s here. So this 8 will be part of essentially this region, right? Well, I guess it could go something like... We have 3 3s here. This 3... We have multiple 8s here. This 8 is... whoops. This 8 is part of a region, and it must be different from this region here. That's not helpful right now. Okay. We have 2 5s here. Either this 5 is part of this... Actually, this 5 can never be... Well, it could be like the region we showed earlier, right? But if that were the case, so say we had a region like this, essentially. The problem... I guess the 4 could be in a separate region. We also have 3 3s here in the central area. These are 2 separate regions here. Where is the... I guess the 3 in this region could be extended to here. Hmm. Um, let's just do some normal Sudoku. Where can the 3 be in column 8? And 7. They have to be... 3 could be either here or here, or one of these two, or one of these two. Okay, so that's possible. What about the 5 in column 9? Sorry, row 9. It has to be one of these two. Actually, that's interesting. Cannot be here. Actually, it could be also here. That's possible. But it cannot be here. Where is the 8 in column 7? Can't be any of these 3. It's either here or one of these two. We're not sure which. What are the possible digits here? Cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't be... Could be 5, 6, or 7 here. Hmm. The remaining digits in column 4 are 1, 2, 5, and 7. But this can't be 2 or 5, so this is 1 or 7 here. These are 1, 2, 5, 7, but this can't be 1, 5. 1, 2, 5, 7, but this can't be 7 specifically. Could be 2. Where can 3 be in row 8? Cannot be here, cannot be here. It must be either here or here. We're not sure which. What are the remaining digits in column 3? We have 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So this is 2, 3, 5, or 6. This can't be 3 or 5, so it's 2, 6, 7. This can't be 3. This is 2, 5, 6, 7, and this could be 2, 3, 5, or 6 here. What about the remaining cells in row 4? We have 2, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. So this is 2, 4, 6, no 7. It could be 9. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. And this could be 2, 6, 7, 9 here. The digits here cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be 1. Cannot be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be 7 or 8 here. Hmm. 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 What are the remaining digits in row 9? You have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. So this is 1, 2, 3, no 5, 6, or 9 here, but this can't be 1. This can't be 2 or 3. So 1, no 2 or 3, 5, 6, or 9. 1, no 2, no, could be 2, no 3, 5, 6, 9. This cannot be 2, 5, or 6. So this is 1, 3, or 9 here. Hmm. 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 This is a 2 and a 2 here. If this 2 were to go out this way, the problem is this 2 wouldn't be in a region that's large enough to be an irregular region. It has to be 9 cells. So this 2 cannot go out this way. It has to essentially be part of this cell, right? Because you can't have not, again, it cannot exit out this way. You can't have enough digits here. You have to have at least 1 here. So this one must go out this way. This one must go out this way at least, because there's not enough to form 9 digits here. So these are both blue. Mm. So this is blue or yellow. We're not sure which. Um, the full blue could actually just be this, right? The yellow does have to go here. Um, Similarly with these fives, how do these fives work, right? This 5 could actually go something like that, and this 5 could go here. That is possible because the 5 does not actually block um, this from going around. The 2 is specifically, this blue 2 is specifically blocked from going that way. So if we try to go this way with the yellow, this forms a region that is not 9 cells. So this 2 has to go here. Could be something like that. Okay. The remaining digits in row 8 are 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. But this can't be 1 because of this 1. 1, 6, 7, 9, 1, 6, 7, 9, 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. And this cannot be 3 or 7, so it's 1, 6, or 9 here. So this could be 5 here. If this is where 5, though, say that we had a 5 here. The problem is this would be 3 different 5s in this area. But only 2 of them can go out. Therefore, this can never be a 5 here. Because if that's 5, one of them would be in a region with less than 9 digits. So the 5s have to essentially go out in some way. It could go this way as that 5, or it could go that way, or it could just go 5 out this way, and this is 5. We do need an extension from one of these 4s to go out this way. Because the 5s by themselves, well, yeah, you can only form up to 7 digits with this cell. So this must always be part of this. We're going to make that yellow. This must be part of a separate region. Therefore, this region, this 8 cannot be part of this yellow region. This will always go this way. This is a separate one. So actually, we're going to make this, I guess we're going to make this green and this red, right? So this has to be part of a different region because it cannot be part of red because of the 4s. So green either goes here or green. This is a green or red pair. We're not sure which one's which. The 8 cannot be part of red, therefore it must be part of green. This must be part of a different region. So we're going to make that a different color. So this is part of a different region. The red could go all the way around. I guess this could be part of yellow. Pink could also be part of yellow too. We're not sure. The red is at least 6 here. So we know this is a border of a region. Oops. This is a border of a region. This is a border of a region. This is a border of a region. We don't know how the 5 contribute. This is at least 3. This must be part of that region. Because, well, not necessarily, actually. This could just be blocking that one and go like that way. And then this goes this way and this goes that way. So that's possible. The only reason why we know this 2 is part of that, the corners are interesting. Um, we know these have to go out because we have a duplicate in this 3x3 area, essentially. Same here. We have a duplicate in this 3x3 area, so this one must go out this way, this one must go out that way. There are not necessarily duplicates here. So we don't know if these are part of the same region as this, right? Same here in this 3x3 area. We don't have duplicates. Same with this, same with this, same with this. And the problem is there are potentially 4 openings for these regions. So it's not helpful that we don't know this has to extend this way because it could just extend there, it could extend here. Same with this one. This could extend here or it could extend here. We just don't know. We know this has to be one region, this has to be another region because the 5 has to be in one of them and then the other 5 has to be in the other. So these are all green or red, but we're not sure which. That means this is what? 11 cells for green and red. We need 7 more for this green-red combination. Similarly, these are all blue or yellow. That's interesting, actually. Didn't think about that. Yellow cannot be the same as red. Because if yellow is the same as red, the problem is pink can never be a full 9-cell region then. So red and yellow have to be different specifically. This red is specifically 7 at most, so we need at least 2 more in this region. It cannot be here and then here. Because then that would block this off. But it could be here then here. That is fine. We do need at least 2 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need at least 2 digits here. And it cannot be the same as yellow. So the pink, I think, is forced to be essentially the same as yellow. Right? If it's not, say pink were a separate region. Well, the problem is pink has to extend past say pink is not the same as yellow. If pink is not the same as yellow, it has to extend out beyond this this box. And it's not the same as red because that already has a 4. It's already not the same as yellow, so it has to extend outside this box and go that way. But then the red region is only 8 at most. So that doesn't work. So pink has to be the same as yellow here. So this is yellow. This region then must be yellow because it's surrounded by yellow regions. Therefore, this cannot be yellow here. This is blue, which forces this to be blue. This cannot be yellow here because if this were yellow, the problem is that how does the yellow connect? So this is blue also. This is also blue because if this were yellow, then the blue region would be 2 distinctly different regions. So it has to connect this way. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 5 here has to be yellow. So we have a 5 already in this region. The yellow, so the red Could go something like that, I guess. So the yellow could actually go here. We know this is red, though, because the red cannot go here. And if we're trying to avoid this being red, the red would have to go like that, specifically. So this has to be red, and then one of these two is red. We're not sure which. So this is red or yellow. This then, I mean, it could be red here, and this is a completely different area. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. No, at most. So then it would have to be 8 and 9 there, or 8, 9. So we know this is a boundary here. Don't know about this or this. This is a boundary. This is a separate thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's possible to go there. This yellow needs an 8. Therefore, it cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It needs to get out. So the yellow has to get out to get an 8. And this red is not a yellow. Cannot be part of green. Cannot be part of blue. And this has to always be blue. So this yellow must get out here. So this must get out here and has to have. Therefore, this is yellow, which means this cannot be yellow. This has to be red. That forces this to be yellow. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only one of these two can be yellow at most. This red must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then one of these is. So therefore, this cannot be green. They're all red. And one of these two is a red, and one is a green. Okay, so this is a boundary. This is not yellow. It cannot be blue either. Okay, this can't be yellow here because we know this is boundary and therefore it can't be yellow. We need an 8, so the 8 has to be one of these two digits here. It could extend potentially past that, but we don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7. This could be blue here. We're missing a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is not blue, so we're going to make that orange. This is a separate region. So this orange has to go here. What are the possible digits here? No 1, no 2, no 3. It could be 4, 5. No 6. No 7, 8. It could be 9. Two, three, four, five, six, 7. You could have 8 and 9. Okay, yeah. How can this blue region get a 4? Can't be here, can't be here. Can't be any of these. We know at least one of these regions is blue. Because this is 8 already here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So only one of these is yellow at most. So this is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits. It cannot go here, cannot go here. It cannot go extend to here. So where is the 4 possible in this blue region? It can only be here. So this has to be blue and is a 4. This is a separate region here. This is a separate region. So I guess we'll make this also pink. This has to extend out, so it has to go here. The orange has to get out somewhere, and the pink has to get out. I guess this could be part of the same region, though. Yeah, this could actually be part of the same region, so we don't know where that goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are the remaining digits in row 7? They are 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. This can't be 7 because of the 7 in the region. This also has to be... cannot be 1, cannot be 2, 3, 4. Could be 5, can't be 6, can't be 7, 8. This is 5 or 9 here. We need a 5, and this can never be 5. So 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least. So 5 has to be one of these two digits. This is a separate region. This pink could be the same as orange, so that's fine. 5 does have to be one of those two digits there, though. Possible digits here. Could be 1, 2, no 3, no 4. Could be 5, 6, 7, no 8, or 9 is possible there. This green is 1, 2, 3 at least. This is a... Ooh, that could be red. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this green must extend to here, at least. Right? It cannot be part of pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is possible here. Can it ever be not with that green cell? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, this always has to be green. So this is always green. You have to extend there always some way. So this also has to always be green because this one's going to be blocked in by the green to connect. Well, what about this one? Can this be another region? No, this also has to be green because it's going to be blocked in by this green here. So this is green, which means this cannot be green. This has to be red, which makes this not red. This is green then. This is connecting again. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This could be green or pink. We're not sure. This could be green or pink. We're not sure. So this region is defined here. We have 5, 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. This cannot contain a 1 here because it's part of the green region and the green has a 1. This is a separate region than the pink. The pink does have to go this way because it's blocked off by the green. So since the pink goes this way, this can only be part of pink or green, yellow, but it can't be part of pink at all because this is a separate region. So this must be yellow, which means this cannot be yellow. We have 9 yellows already. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We have the full yellow area. We have the full blue area now too, because we have 9 digits here. The 3 has to be here, which means this can't be 3. Where is the 8 in? This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the region. Where can the yellow have an 8? It has to be here. So this is 8, which means this can't be 8. Where does the blue have 8? This can't be 7. Where can the blue have a 5 in this region? It has to be here. So this is 5, which means this cannot be 5. This can no longer be 5 either. This is 4 or 9 here. This pink. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. So one of these is green, one of these is pink. I guess it could both be pink, right? We don't know what this is. These could both be pink also. So this is at minimum, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Whatever's this region must go out that way. And it must be different from this. This pink has to go out this way. This region has to go up here. So these are separate regions. Okay, that's interesting. Then this must be part of orange because it has no other way to get out, right? And if these were separate regions, one of them would be much less than 9. So these are all orange, and it must go out this way. And that's all orange can be, because these are separate regions. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this has to be a separate region. So this is specifically a region that can never exit out this way. So this must be part of the pink. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has to be part of a separate region that goes up. This is done here. These cannot be 6 because of the 6 in the region. This is a boundary. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least. And you could have 8 here. So this is pink or medium gray. This is pink or medium. We're not sure which is which. This can't have a 1 because of the pink region. Okay. I don't know if I would consider this easy. This is actually quite involved in the chaos construction. I think my guess is that a lot of people took some shortcuts to what assumptions you can make. Probably because they might not be as familiar with chaos construction rule sets, where there are very specific things that are forbidden. This has to be what? Cannot be 1, could be 2. 2, 4, 7, or 9 here. This is cannot be 1, cannot be 2, 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Uh, okay, this has to be the same region. And the thing is, I think this all has to be part of that region, right? Yes, it does. Because if you try to have it as a separate region, the other region doesn't get out anywhere, and therefore can't be a full 9-cell region. So this is the edge of that boundary. These digits are 1, we need a 3. 3 cannot be here. 3 cannot be any of these. Where is the 3 for this orange region? It must be here. So this is 3, which means none of these can be 3. Where is the 3 for the blue region? It must be here. Which means none of these can be 3. Where is the 3 for the red region? It must be here. So this is 3. Where is the 7 in row 8? It must be one of these two cells. If it's this cell, this can't be 7 because it's in the same region. If it's 7 here, this can't be 7. So this can never be 7, essentially, is what we're saying here. Because if the 7's here, it's in the same region. If it's 7's here, it's in the same column. The remaining digits are 1, 2, 4, 7, 9 in the orange region, but this can't be 2 or 4. This can't be 2. So 2 has to be one of these two digits. This cannot be 2. It could be 1, 6, 7, or 9 because it can't be 3, 4, or 5. 2 cannot be here, 2 cannot be here, and 2 cannot be here because one of these two digits is a 2. Therefore, where is the 2 in this dark region? It must be here. So this is 2, which means this can't be 2, this can't be 2. Where is the 5 in this dark region? Cannot be here, cannot be here. It must be one of these two digits. This can't be 7 because of the 7 here. This is specifically 5, 1, 4, 6, or 9. Now this can't be 6 or 9 here. These can't be 4 because of a 4 in the region. So one of these must be a 4. One of these must be a 5. Okay, this has to be medium gray. Therefore, this can never be medium gray. This is pink because they have to be different regions for these two digits. Because this was the only way that this could go. It could not be part of dark, and therefore it must be part of the region that's next to here. So this is pink, which means this is a boundary here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of these actually doesn't. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it cannot be 8 and 9 here. So this must be then pink. Because this one can be with either of them, but these two cannot be pink by themselves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It cannot be 8 and 9 here. It has to be 8 here. And then 9 is one of these two. So this is a boundary. How many cells do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It could go up here. It could go over here. We don't know. We need an 8 in this pink. Where can it be? It can't be any of these, can't be these, can't be any of these. Because they're all seen by 8 in the column or the row. So this must be 8 here. So this is 8. Okay, what about this gray? So say the gray was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It cannot be part of this. Okay, so if we had gray here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It cannot be part of the 6, so it would be 9. But then the 6 would be off in a separate region by itself, which is not allowed. So this cannot be gray. This has to be pink. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pinks, which means this can't be pink. This is green. So we have now 9 green digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a full region by itself. This pink could be has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so can this pink ever not have this cell? I think it always has to have that cell. This can't be 2 either. So we had one. Okay, this is a separate region. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has to always contain that cell. So this always is here. And this has to be a separate region by itself because it's already blocked off. Therefore, we know this region all must be medium gray. I guess we could have made it black. I don't know. Maybe that would have been harder to see. Let's see. Yeah, actually that would have been better to make it all black. So let's recolor all of this black. It's because, yeah, I don't like using black because sometimes it makes it hard to see the boundaries. But in this instance, it actually works pretty well. Okay, so these are the regions. Now we just fill them out with normal irregular Sudoku rules. Let's see. This cannot be 2. We know in this pink, actually in column 4, we know the 2 has to be in one of these 2 cells, which eliminates 2 in the rest of the pink cells, so this can't be 2. We also know we have a 4 here. What are the remaining digits here in this medium dark gray region? It's 1, 5, 7, 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. 8 cannot be here. 4 cannot be here. So 8 has to be one of these 2. That's fine. Two in the orange region must be one of these 2 cells in row 4 and 5. The 2 in the pink region must be in rows 4 or 5, which means the rest of row 4 and 5 can never contain a 2. So these cannot be 2 here. Well, where is the 2 in column 3 now? It has to be here. So this is 2, which means none of these are 2. 2 cannot be here. Where is the 2 in the green region? Can't be any of rows 4 or 5, so it has to be one of these 2 digits here. We also know it's one of these 2 digits in the light gray region. What about 1? 1 has to be one of these 2 digits here in the light gray region. Because it can't be here, it can't be here. So this can never be 1 for the red region. We now have a 6969 pair in the red region, which eliminates 6 and 9 from the rest of the region. This can't be 6 or 9. This is 1 or 7 here, which eliminates 1 and 7 in any cell that sees both of these digits. So this one sees both. Cannot be 1 here. we actually have also a 1, 6, 7, 9 quadruplet in row 7, which eliminates 1, 6, 7, 9 from the rest of the row. This can't be 6, 7, or 9. This must be a 3. Well, where is the 3 in this light gray cell, light gray region? Can't be here anymore. Can't be here because of the 3's in the column. It can't be here because of this 3. It must be here. So this is a 3. And I think that's 9 3's now. We do have 9 3's. 4's. Where can 4 be? That's kind of limited. We have 5's. Where is the 5 in this light gray region? There's only one place for it. It has to be here. So this is 5. This cannot be 5. This can't be 5 then. We have a 6, 7, 6, 7 pair here. Well, these are different digits, and they both see this digit. This is that digit from normal Sudoku row, and this one is in the same region. So this can never be 6 or 7, because both 6 and 7's have to be here, right? So if this is 6, that forces this to be 7, which means this can't be 7. Otherwise, this is 7, which means that can't be 7. So either way, this can't be 6 or 7. This must be a 2. This can't be 6 or 7 because they both are seen. Both of these cells are seen by that cell. This because they're in the same region, this because they're in the same row. So this cannot be 6 or 7 either here. This is a 2, which means this can't be 2. Oops. Therefore, this can't be 2. Where is the 2 in this orange region? It must be here. So this is 2. We have a 6, 7 pair. 2 is one of these 2 digits. 2 is one of those 2 digits. One of these 2 digits is a 1. What are the remaining digits in the green? Well, did 5, we've done 3. 5 is still kind of limited. We've already finished 3. 1's we're not even close to. 2's, we've got most of the 2's. What about 4? Nines? Huh. That's not helpful. What are the remaining digits in the gray region? We have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Not 7, 4, 6, 8. But this cannot be 2 or 4 here. These can't be 1 here. This can't be 2. So where is the 6 in row 1? It cannot be here or here because of the 6 in the region and 6 in the column. Actually, one of these has to be a 6 here. Because 6 cannot be here in this dark region. Can't be here. So none of these can be 6. Right, because one of these 2 digits must be a 6 here. One of these 2 digits must be a 6 here. So in the rest of columns 1 and 2, there cannot be a 6 in any of those columns. Because 6 must be here in one of columns 1 or 2. A 6 must be here in one of column 1 or 2, which eliminates 6 from the rest of columns 1 and 2. So the rest of this green region cannot have a 6. Where is the 6 in this green region? It must be here. So this is 6, which makes this 7. This 4-9 pair eliminates 4 and 9 from the rest of the row. So this can't be 9. This is 7. This can't be 7. This can't be 7 because of this 7. So this is 5, which makes that a 1, which makes that a 7, which makes that a 1. None of these digits can be 1 because of the 1 in its region. And these can't be 1 because of the 1 in its row. This can't be 5 or 7. This can't be 7. We have a 4-9-4-9 pair in the pink region, which eliminates 4 and 9 from the rest of the region. So this can't be 4 or 9 here. This must be a 6, which makes this a 9. That eliminates 9 from the rest of the yellow region. This can't be 6, and it can't be 1 because of the 1 here and the 1 and 6 in the column. So this must be a 5, which means these can't be 5. This can't be 5. We have a 4-7 pair in the medium gray region, which eliminates 4 and 7 in the rest of the region. This cannot be 7, so this must be 8. This can't be 4, 7, or 8, so this must be 5 now. This 5 eliminates that from being a 5, so this must be 1. Where is the 5 in this dark gray region? Cannot be here, cannot be any of these. It must be here, so this is 5. This eliminates 1 from being there. This is a 1-4. We now have a 4-9 pair in column 9, which eliminates 4 and 9 in the rest of the column. And along with the 1 eliminating there, this must be a 6 then, which means this can't be 6. We have a 1-9 pair in column 8, which eliminates 1 and 9 from the rest of the column. This can't be 1 or 6 because of the 1 and 6 in the row, so this is 7. This can't be 1 because of that one, so this is 9, which makes that a 1. This can't be a 6 because of the 6-9 pair in the row, so this must be 1, which makes that a 6. This can no longer be 8, and this can no longer be 8 here because of this 8, so this must be 6, this must be 1, this must be 7. This can't be 7 or 9, so this is 6. This 7 eliminates that 7, so this is 4, that's 7. This 4 eliminates that 4, so this is 8, which makes this a 2-4 pair here. That leaves this as an 8 and this as a 9. This 9 eliminates that 9, so this is a 1. This digit can only be 4 or 9. And because of the 4-9 pair in the green region, this now must be 2 and 7, but this can't be 7 because of that 7, so this must be 2, which makes that a 7. This 2 eliminates that 2, so this is 4, which makes that a 2. This 4 eliminates that 4, so that's 9, which makes that a 4. This 6 eliminates that 6, so that's a 9, which makes that a 6. This 9 removes that 9 as a possibility, so this is 4, this is 9, this is 4, and this is a 9. Yeah, I would not consider this easy at all. I think people made some really bad assumptions and probably got lucky. Maybe because they're not used to actually doing chaos construction. This is essentially a chaos construction rule set. It's not a normal irregular Sudoku rule set, actually. It is, in fact, actually, I feel actually it's kind of, in some senses, a little bit more difficult than certain chaos construction Sudokus, because we don't have, other than basically the digits that are here, we don't actually have very many restrictions otherwise. I guess the borders too. The borders and the digits restrict things an okay amount, but usually when you're doing chaos construction ones, especially easier chaos construction ones, things really flow very well from the limiting rule set. And these, you have to actually understand a whole bunch about chaos construction to limit things. Yeah, I don't know. This is not easy. This is not an easy Sudoku. Most chaos constructions are usually not. So the reason why I chose this as the easy one was because I was like, oh, well, this is a chaos construction rule set, and it's supposed to be easy. But again, it was not easy. It was the numbers did restrict things, and so did the borders, but the problem is you can make a lot of bad assumptions, which could lead you to the actual solution, but in reality, you're not actually eliminating those. Uh, you're probably not thinking through all the elimination aspects of it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.